Hello, hello, good evening, good morning, everybody. Apologies for being a few minutes late. I was actually on the wrong link. I've just noticed. Um, Welcome, everybody. My name is Krzysztof. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I've been building online businesses online since 2018, and we started this webinar series with Sophie because we've seen that there is a lot of uncertainty happening in the world right now, predominantly around the virus and all the pandemic that is happening right now. And the uncertainty is very much multidimensional. There is uncertainty around what's going to happen to our health, to the health of our loved ones, but there is also a lot of uncertainty when it comes to job security. And I've experienced this firsthand myself because the company that apart from earning money online, I still work a few days in a day job in the company that I actually partially own, and something that is actually still I'm really passionate about that side of work. And I've seen how difficult it was to make a decision to actually furlough 3/4 of people, pretty much just overnight. That element of uncertainty around the financial aspects is very real, and we don't really know what's going to happen to the economy. But one thing is certain, that we can always flip the negative into positive if we choose to. And this webinar series is to really create new possibilities for you and share with you some of the things that we've been doing online, so that you can learn by yourself and figure out by yourself whether it is actually something that you would be interested in doing to start growing that additional financial muscle and ultimately become recession proof. I think the world is going to remember in this period as the history is going to be reflecting back and saying it was a pre-COVID times and post-COVID times. The best that we can do is to just prepare for the unknown. And the best way to prepare is to actually learn the skills, learn new things. This is part 6 of the webinar series already. We've covered the introduction. We've covered 4 key business models. We talked about affiliate marketing. We talked about creating your own digital product. We've talked about creating your own digital agency. And we also talked about creating your own online shop. And tonight, I decided to actually ask you for the things that you're most passionate about, because apart from building something that will give us that financial resilience, it's important to ask yourself a question and invent the possibility of actually doing something that you're actually passionate about. And what a better way to earn money online when you do something you truly love. And I know this based on my own experience, because every time I was doing something that I'm not really that keen on, the time dragged. I felt like a prison in a specific task. I would always just look at the time when what time is it, so I can have an excuse and go for a break. But whenever there was something that I was 100% aligned, I was really passionate about, I was doing what I was loving, then the time actually just flew by, and the work didn't really feel like work. So I really want to use this space to invent this possibility for you, and show you how very simply you can turn your passion into a profitable business. So I got a lot of responses, and normally you see me in the hat, but the reason why I'm not wearing the hat is because I've got all these responses printed, and I'm going to actually randomly select one of them and turn that response from one of you, and actually make a business plan out of this. I'm a little bit like nervous because like there was so many responses. There was so exciting, and I hope that I'll be really able to provide value to you and make it worthwhile. So I'm not watching, and I'm really kind of just going randomly, and I have one. So I'm going to like put them on the side, put my hat on. There it is. This is a response from Dovile, and oh yes, I think Dovile actually responded quite recently. And Dovile says that she's passionate about crafting, and more specifically about crocheting. Sorry, because this is what she finds extremely relaxing. So let's just pick this idea. Thank you, Dovile, for sending this through. This is really interesting. So let's pick this idea up, and let's build a business plan out of this. Perfect. So I'm starting my mind map. You probably recognize this mind map from the previous event. And I'm just going to get some space around here. There it is. Okay. And we will create a new mind node, which is crafting. And we will just make this a little bit bigger. There it is. Right. So crafting. So first of all, we need to get back to the definition of the business. We need to recognize that at every sort of basis of the business, there is always somebody who has a problem and us having a solution to the problem. And when we can show the solution to somebody's pain or problem, then naturally we can ask for money in exchange, and that's how the business starts to grow. So I'm going to really kind of take this deeper, and Dovile says that crafting allows her to release her imagination, relax, be creative, be expressive, right? And the crafting is almost like a vehicle towards something that other people want. So what is the pain and problem in this case? So let's pick some of these ideas up. The pain and problem in this case is people want to relax. People want to release their imagination. People want to express themselves. So self-expression. Okay, that's what people wants to be, and because what motivates people are motivated to take action based on emotions, right? And most of the people are actually motivated by the pain and the problem. And about 65% of people are motivated by pain and problem. About 35% are motivated by pleasure, and about 10% are the engineers who are sort of motivated by the logic. So the possible pain and problem are actually somebody who don't know how to relax, or somebody who is feeling like they are really creative. They feel like they've got a lot to give back, but they just cannot really like self-express themselves, or they've got big imagination full of ideas, but they can't really release these onto anything, right? So that's the idea where we are coming from with this, and the crafting becomes the theme. The crafting becomes a vehicle that allows people to achieve that desired state, right? That desired emotional state. So what we can the way this would normally start is that somebody already decided that they want to reach that state of relaxation, reach that state of self-expression, reach that state of releasing their imagination through crafting. Okay, and more specifically, crocheting. Right. So I'm actually going to write this down. Yeah. This is like a high level, that's a high level desire, high level problem. And they've already arrived to the conclusion that they will be reaching the state through these means. But here comes the first problem, right? Back to the problem. I don't know how to knit or how to do the crocheting, right? By the way, this is actually a difficult word for me to pronounce. I do hope I'm pronouncing this properly. But the pain that they might be feeling is how to start crocheting, right? How to start crocheting. That's the state that they are in. They are like, right, I'm bought into an idea that crafting and crocheting will get me to a place of relaxation, the place of self-expression and imagination, but I simply don't know how to start. And here comes Deauville, who is an expert in crafts, in crocheting. She's been doing this for years, and she has so much to offer. She's got so much value. And remember that the money we earn through the business is directly proportional to our value to society. If we can find people who will benefit from our value, that's where the business starts to make sense. So in this case, Deauville knows exactly how to start crocheting. And for example, she has created an online course. And she called it a beginner's guide to crocheting, right? Crocheting. The beginner's guide to crocheting. And so now, and this course, for example, is advertised for let's say $19.99. Okay, and that course includes let's say 7 videos, seven video tutorials. It includes maybe some templates. It includes an overview of like the kit that they could get, and maybe for example some exercises that might actually help, with people getting a little bit more flexible, right? So exercise for flexing, let's say, muscles, right? I don't know whether that's even the thing, but I can imagine if somebody is crocheting, their wrists might get a bit sore, so the technique is quite important, right? Or maybe they need to warm them up. I don't know. So for example, that course includes those four elements. So now, like, how can we like start selling that course, right? So like creating that course is going to be one part, but selling that course is going to be another part. So for example, we could advertise this course straight away for $19.99, or maybe we could create something called the lead magnet, and I'll explain this in a second. But we pick like the simplest thing that gives the most incredible value to the audience that we want to serve, to our customers that we want to serve, that gives them instantaneous result. And we could maybe just call it crocheting top tips, and that's going to be a quick ebook, for example. Yeah, ebook. And that ebook is just going to be like 20 pages, like report, and we will give this book for free. Okay, you may think like, well, why would I give this book for free? Well, there is a reason, and I'll explain this in a second. And with this ebook, what we then do, we create an ad, maybe on let's say Facebook, right? Or we create an ad on Instagram, and it's super easy to create those. Where we say, hey, you know, hey, if you are interested in like crocheting as a means of like relaxing and, you know, and self-expression, and also releasing your imagination. I've been doing this for a while now, and I recently released this free ebook. If you click on the link below, you can access that ebook for free, right? And they see an ad like this, and somebody says, yeah, that's exactly like what I would like to do, or I'm interested in doing. And there is like quite a lot of ways that, and we can set those ads, and the platforms are very clever to actually look for people who are interested in crafts and crocheting and things like that. So we will not be showing those messages to people who are not interested in this. So that's the, you know, the platform sort of settings that are extremely capable. So from there, we'll take them to a page where they can just leave us our email address, right? Because why not, right? And we say, hey, you know, I want to send you that ebook directly to your mailbox. So if you just provide me with these details, I can send you the ebook, right? And that page is called a landing page. And it's the page that they land from the ad, and they leave us the they leave, in this case, Deauville, their emails. And I'll just quickly do a connection like that, and connection like that. Oops. Connection like that. So from landing page, then they will come onto the next page called the thank you page, right? The thank you page, because once they, you know, they submit their contact details, you know, it's nice to thank them. It's just nice to be a human being in life and in business, and especially when we're doing something that we're passionate about. It's nice to be a human being. And so we just thank them. And then on the thank you page, we just say, you know, go to your email, and on the email, they can access that free book, right? That free ebook. And so what Deauville has done by just having such a simple structure, right? She started collecting email addresses for people who are really interested in craft, in crocheting. And then that email list, those emails start to build something called the list, right? List of emails, right? And over time, the list of emails becomes actually quite big, you know, 100 emails to 1,000 emails, you know, 5,000 emails, 10,000 emails, because, you know, those ads are fully automated, and they will just keep showing the ad, and these people will keep coming onto this page, giving their emails and their name and email address for exchange for value, something that immediately resolves their payment problem. And here's the interesting thing, that in the ebook, naturally, they won't learn everything about crocheting. It's only a 20-page report that talks about top tips. And but what the ebook will then do, it will create a desire, it will create a need, and it will start filtering the people who are actually interested in the course, right? So so that course actually starts to make sense for people who are on the email list, and maybe, the wheel in this case, has sent few emails from time to time to people who purchased the book to simply who requested the book, to simply say, how are you getting on with this book? Do you have any questions? And then they may say, well, I've got lots of questions. I want to take it to the next level, right? That book is amazing, but like, how do I actually now like try to use it? I now their problem isn't about learning the top tips and kind of getting started, right? But now they want to learn more about the actual craft, and they want some templates. They want to get the best kit, and they want to make sure that they don't injure themselves, right? So naturally, because the wheel has been engaging with them, they engage back and they say, "That's my problem." And what then the wheel can do? No problem. I've got just something that will help you. Remember, value, leading by value. They've got a problem. They want to now learn the crocheting. They've been kind of filtered through this sequence to actually become a very qualified buyer in this case. So then the video places the call to action or that product as a direct solution to their problem, and they go through this, and then they buy the course, and it's fully automated. So the business is just selling, and it's scaling, and when Dobil is talking about the overview of the kit, what may happen actually is that there are some links to additional resources, right? So for example, I'm not spelling it really well. Knitting kit on, for example, Amazon. Okay, so those links are pointing to the knitting kit on Amazon, and from there, these links could be the affiliate links. So whoever is making a purchase from those links, Dovil starts earning commission. And she's earning commission because she signed up to an affiliate program. She doesn't have to have this kit herself, in her inventory or in her store. She just signed up to an affiliate program for somebody who actually makes them and manufactures them, and she just made a either a recommendation or a very honest review, which one is better for who. And some people may go for kit A, and other people may go for kit B in this case. But whichever way they go, they actually the wheel or the business in this case earns the commission from making that recommendation. But most importantly, the customer who had a problem of now I need the kit to actually get started, right, is happy because a person who they connected with in here, who then they carried on connecting, and they read her ebook, and they started trusting her more because that person recommended this specific equipment or the specific knitting kit in this case. They trust her, and they know that they don't need to go and like spend hours researching the kit. They just know, like, well, she's recommending this. I've trusted her all this way. She's not really let me down. She's given me tons of value. I really trust that this is going to be really good. And they buy. Because they buy, you earn the commission. Because you earn the commission, the business grows and scales beyond that. And then once they've got a kit, right? They will be like, right, I'm really good. I've got all my equipment. I've got all the templates. I know what I'm doing. But do you know what? It's actually I've got questions to ask. I need some guidance from somebody who is professional. And then they say, Dovio says, well, all my customers tells me that if there was a way for them to like engage more, and if there was a way for them to like learn from experts, that would really, really help them. So Dovil says she spots the business opportunity, and she says, I'm going to create a workshop. And it's going to be a live workshop, which is, on the camera, right? And that workshop, let's say it's going to be a 3-hour workshop, and she's gonna charge $99 for this workshop, right? So naturally, people who come from there and then they came here, and then they came to the workshop, right? Okay, and here we could say, oops, sorry. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll leave it like that. So Amazon sale, for example, gives us $10 in commission, right? And then she starts the workshop. After the workshop comes the coaching, right? For those who really wants to take it to the next level. And then the coaching might be something like $149 for 1 hour, right? And so on and so on and so on. So the way the business now works is that there was some money spent here on ads, right? And but this money started generating list. The reason why it started generating the list is because of this freebie that was extremely valuable to somebody. That freebie then opened up a possibility to filter the customers who are really interested in taking it to the next level, which then expose their problem for which the solution is a no-brainer solution, right? And that's where the first sale takes place. Then from there, a portion of the clients will buy the kit, and then more money will come in. And then over time, there will be more people who come onto the 3-hour workshop, and they spend more money, and then they spend more money, which means that Deauville, as a business owner, being passionate about crafting, being passionate about crocheting, she is in that space. All she's doing is providing value to people who wants to relax, who wants to release their imagination, who wants to self-express using this specific hobby, and she's just creating value. And because she's creating value, right, and naturally she's getting a lot of engagement back. People are saying thank you, and what a best way to actually do something that is fulfilling than actually doing something that really helps somebody with their life problem. So that's a short overview. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I think I have stopped already sharing my screen, of how you actually take an idea from pretty much like anything that you're passionate about, anything that you truly love, and you take it and you develop the steps in a business to lead by value, help people getting to where they want to be, and at the same time, because you deliver value and you provide a solution to their problem, you can close that loop and ask for money, and that's how the businesses essentially grow and scale. So I hope that this has been of value to all of you, and that you found this interesting. Check in with me again on Tuesday for the next part of the webinar series on how to become recession proof. And until then, have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.